Good evening, all. My name is Christine, and I'm live from Gloucester. It's exciting to be here once again with you today for our last lesson of the week now. Can't believe it's Friday already. Okay, so today's topic is, what do you do when you're angry? So let's start off with, can I have my turn? Yes, absolutely. Let's start off with Samvi. Okay, Samvi, you can go first. I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What about you?
Everything is good here, ma'am. So, introduction first of all. So, hi everyone. Beside me, Sayanvi Pandey of class 9th. I am 14-year-old and I belong to New Delhi. But recently, I am at my hometown due to this pandemic going on, COVID crisis, and my hobby is to cook, to swim, and to dance. And about my day, I have done my classes till 1:30. Then I've watched a web series in my laptop with my sisters. And then I have, I have done my self study till 4 o'clock. Then at 5:25 till 6 o'clock, I have done my test of school. Then I've submitted, and then I got 16 marks out of 20. I don't know how. Yeah, so after that I have it's done actually, some exercises and then joining a class.
Okay, fantastic. And so tell us, for the topic for today is, what do you do when you are angry? So what do you do? So when you suddenly realize that you're angry about something, how do you handle that? What do you do? Do you, I don't know, kick the wall, kick a door? What is it that you do exactly?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I do not get angry very much quickly. Actually, you can take the example that if someone is doing with my means playing with my things, or like you can say breaking my things also, I will not get angry. And if there is a big issue regarding I think studies or something else, about my friends or something else topic, then I can't handle the situation. At that time only I get angry. And from this part only, I have made one question for you and one question for Veena ma'am also. The first question is, if you or your friends get angry, then what will you give suggestions to him or her, or what will you take that if I'm angry, then what should I do? So what will you do if you are angry?
I'd say if you're angry, I would say listen to music. Try to calm down. I usually would say like exercise or go for a walk, because you will feel, I think it helps to get your frustrations out physically. And yeah, listening to music I find always helps, and maybe singing it out and screaming it out.
And your
Sorry?
Veena ma'am's turn right now. I think she has a network problem or something.
Yeah, she could be having a network problem. Don't worry.
Veena ma'am, can you hear us? I think she might be a network problem.
She might be having.
So my points will be here. If I get angry, so I do only 4 to 5 points that I will tell myself only to be calm, to mind actually, then listen to music or slow down and focus on your means I will focus on heartbeat or the breathing actually, except that yes, you are angry or I am angry, and leave the situation and go to your whatever you want to go. Okay. And second is that when someone comes to you, like this is a question only, that how do you respond when you are angry? So how will you respond that you are angry? If a person came to you and you were angry at that time and he doesn't know that you are angry, then how you will react with him or her?
I won't be angry at them. but I will tell them usually that I am not in a good mood. So I tend to be very open with that. I tend to say, apologies, I'm just not in a good mood today.
Okay.
So I usually, but that's what I do, just because I know that I might be very angry sometimes. So I might slam things down and around. So I might be a bit scary.
Okay, so my point will be here that I will calm down. Second is that I will go for a walk in my garden or in my balcony. And third is that I will get a nice sleep. Best is a nice sleep. If you can sleep now, then there is a something when you get up and you ask someone that is there happen something. And last is that say everything and that person can help you. If your person came to you, say everything from present to past actually, that what happened with you, what was the situation, topic, name, etc. And I think that person can help you.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
I have imagined this actually, so I'm telling you my points only then.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, Sampi.
Oh no, my last topic is also left.
Sorry?
My last topic is also left. It will take only 10 minutes to complete.
Okay.
Okay, so the last topic is that how many types of anger we have. Actually, I've searched Google and then have my own words also in this. So basically, we have three angers: passive, open, and assertive anger. Basically, so the first we will discuss about the passive anger. Passive anger basically mean that when the behavior is when you express negative feelings indirectly instead of opening talking about them. Example, blaming others, or you can say avoiding direct communication or clear communication, right? And the second is that open aggression, whereas the I think that the many people tend to lash out in the anger and becoming physically or verbally aggressive, and can often time hurt themselves or you also or the other also. Example you can take when someone is very angry and you don't know that the person is very angry, and you say hi, how are you, is everything good or bad in your life, or something else you can say. So he will not talk something, but he will react to you like you can say fighting with you, or you can say that breaking something, and it can hurt you also, like.
Okay.
Yeah, or at the last, that assertive angers means that uh, it means something, thinking before you speak, being confident in you how you say it, yet open and flexible to the other side. It means being patient, not raising your voice, communicating and how you are feeling emotionally, and trying to understand what the others is also saying about the situation. And the last is that sorry. The word is sorry, and many people think that the sorry is the very big word for us to speak to in the front of many people, but sorry is a very small word actually. Forgiveness is also called. So forgiveness is always important. If a person has apologized for making angry, or if you have realized that the situation is I think situation is bad or good, it depends on that person and you only. If he or she is telling that, yeah, I'm sorry for that words that I have spoken to you, then you have a very big heart, right? So you will, what you will do, that you will say sorry to him or her, and then give a hug or something. You can have a, like you can give a chocolate or something else.
Okay, good. Good. Excellent, Sampi. Well done.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys, you're welcome. Okay, so Utpal Kumar, can you tell us a bit about yourself very briefly, about your day, and then tell us what do you do when you are angry? Hello, Utpal.
Sorry, ma'am. I was not able to hear your voice.
It's okay. Okay, so can you tell us a tiny bit about your day and introduce yourself as well? And then answer today's questions. What do you do when you're angry?
So, yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, first of all, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Utpal Kumar. I live in Jharkhand, Bokaro. I study in class 8. So first of all, I started my day with my online classes, and after my online classes, I did my school work because my exams are coming. So I need to prepare it. So I started doing that, and then after that, I started playing games, some online games, not often because it was too sunny outside. And after uh, playing some games, I joined my tuition, and after the tuition, I am in your class.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And now let's go on to the question that we have today. What do you do when you are angry?
So, ma'am, when I'm angry, first of all, if I'm angry with my parents, like they scold me or they don't buy me anything, so I lock myself in a room, and if they beat me or they scold me like too much or too loudly, then I start crying because if anyone will get hurt, if uh, some say that girls when they are scolded they start crying. I don't believe in that. Like if anyone is scolded, is being scolded or bitten, then he or she will start crying because if they get hurt too hardly, then obviously they will get pain. And so lock myself in a room and then I start crying, and or I or uh, if I'm not crying, then I take something soft and then start beating it. Or if I'm angry with my brother and sister, I say them or I blackmail them that you you have done this, so I'm angry with you and I will do this, do that. I will delete this from your mobile, your laptop, and blah blah blah. So, ma'am, this is how I get to do what when I'm angry.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so let's now move on to Cynthia. Cynthia, hi, can you introduce yourself to everyone? Tell us a tiny bit about your day.
So, good evening, everyone. This is Achintya from India, and basically in India, I belong to the state Jharkhand, and I'm studying in Standard 9 from DNS School City PS. And my hobbies are listening music and reading books. And I want to become an IAS officer and make some changes that can help people.
Okay, very good. And what did you do today?
So today also my online classes were there, so I started with my online class from 7 to 12 noon, and then I did self-study and I ate lunch and I took a nap in the afternoon, and then I woke up in the around 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Then I again studied and then I'm up for the class.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And what do you do when you're angry?
So basically, I also like you tell my mind to calm down. So I focus on my mind and tell the mind to calm down, and
Yes.
I force myself to get out from the situation. Like if I'm fighting and I'm getting angry, so I basically stop that fight and get out of that situation. And I also like listening music like you, and I also listen music when I'm angry, and I put water on my face also when I am angry. When I'm
Angry?
angry too much, so that time I put water on my face. And yes, ma'am, this all I do.
Okay, very good. So you try and calm yourself down.
And
You let people know, put water on your face. Okay, what else?
and when I get hurt too much, so I also cry. I cry very much.
Okay.
So yes, I am a little bit sensitive too. That's why I cry.
Yes, I do that a lot as well. I burst. Okay, very good, Achintya. Good. Let's move on to Arush Kumar now. Arush, can you introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day. And then tell us what do you do when you get angry?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata, Rajarhat Road. And I am 9 years old boy.
Mhm.
And my favorite hobbies are playing, dancing, and reading books.
Mhm. Very good. And what did you do today?
First, I woke up in the morning at 6:30, around 6:30.
Mhm.
Went to my dad and said that let's go for a walk. So my dad just said, okay, let's go. So I went to walk with my dad. Then after that, then I came home. Then after that, I get ready for my class, for my online class, till 9:30 till 2 p.m. Then after 2 p.m. I was just playing and doing drawing.
Okay. And what do you do when you get angry?
When I get angry, I do see some videos,
Mhm.
or I just close my eyes and go to bed. After I wake up, so I feel better.
Okay. Okay. So you either sleep or you try to calm yourself down that way. So you either sleep or play.
I just sleep and just whenever I sleep, so I just get calmed down after that. When I
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you very much, Arush. Let's move on to Aditya. Hi, Aditya.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, Aditya. So can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you did with your day, and then we'll tackle today's question.
My name is Aditya Pratap Singh. I
Mhm.
study in Standard 9 in Motilal Nehru Public School, which is
Mhm.
which is situated in Jamshedpur. I live in the town Jharkhand, which is also known as Steel City and is the biggest town in Jamshedpur.
Mhm.
My hobbies is to work on my laptop and
Mhm.
practice some programming. And of my today's day, I woke up early today and I went for cycling. And
Mhm.
then I returned for my online classes.
Mhm.
And between that, I had a break from 11 to 12. But then I also had a class from 12 to 1:45, which was a very tiring class. Then I had my lunch and I went for studying for 2 hours. And after that, I went for my tuitions. And after returning from tuition, I took some rest and I watched some TV. And now I have joined the session.
Excellent. Okay, so what do you do when you're angry?
Many a
Aditya.
times I don't get angry easily. Many a times I don't get angry easily. But if
Mhm.
I get angry with my friends, I just try to stop the conversation as it can lead to a big argument.
Mhm.
And I just try to move away in that situation because when we play cricket, many times there are arguments during a run out. So I try to annoy that, means I try to neglect that, and I say them, okay, I will be out, no problem. And
Mhm.
sometimes I get angry with my parents, but I don't mind it because I cannot do anything for that.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay. And do you have any ways to move forward? Do you think you can maybe change some of your ways, or do you think that this works for you?
Yes, I have some ways, like I like to play chess, and I have a chess platform Lichess in which I have two IDs, in which I have a good rating, and in one I don't have a good rating. So in the one way in which I have a good rating, whenever I play an online game, in that I play means good players, and in a low rating, and in the ID in which I have low rating, in that means I do not face good players because I have a low rating. So when I get very angry, I play chess with a low rating, with a low rated player, so that I can win and I can feel happy. So I usually do that, and I often go into a silent room and I sit for some time silently.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Aditya, for sharing that with us. Okay, let's move on to Yurash. Yurash, can you introduce yourself, please, and tell us about your day?
Yes, good evening, ma'am, and good evening, everyone. My name is Yuraj Pratap Singh. I study in 6th standard 6 in Trivandrum Public School, which is situated in Karma, and I live in Bihar State, and my village name is Sahapur village. And yes, ma'am, that's all.
Okay, and what did you do today?
Ma'am, today I woke up early in the morning, and after that I like brush, bath, and like doing these kind of things. And after that, I done my online classes, and after that, I went to play, and then played some online games. And
Okay.
after that, just playing, and now I am here.
Okay, very good. And what do you do, Yurash, when you are angry?
Ma'am, actually, I don't get angry most of the time.
Okay. And when on the
Like
rare occasion you do?
Ma'am, actually, previously I was getting angry time to time, like of very small things I get angry, but now it's not, like this habit is not inside me.
Okay. And what did you used to do when you got really angry?
Ma'am, I like just go to sleep,
Okay.
because after sleeping, like it's like a miracle. After waking up, ma'am, after waking up, like I forgot those things, that these kind of things happens. When I remember that, then also I don't get angry.
Okay. Okay, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Okay, so let's have a little look now at Vidisha. Vidisha, hello. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day, please?
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, good evening to each one of you present here. I'm Vidisha Raichaudhary. I'm from Kolkata and I'm doing my graduation. I'm in my final year. So today my day was little bit okay, I can say. From morning I got up in the morning and then got a little bit freshed up. After that, I had to do some presentation. I had some assignments to do. So I did all those things and listened to some music after I had done all my assignment, because I had some headache because continuously I was sitting in the laptop and in front of that. So I just thought of listening to some music. So I listened to some music for some time and then had a bath. After that, I had my lunch, and then after the lunch I had the little bit of nap, and then in the evening I went for an evening walk, which I do every day to keep myself fit. After that, I came back home and saw some news, like whatever is happening, like recent news. So I was watching that, and after that I joined this online session.
Okay, fantastic. And what do you do when you're angry?
Normally, when I get angry, that time I don't feel hungry at all. One thing is that I can, like, if I get angry the whole day, I can like sleep without eating anything. but I normally throw my anger on my parents. Like I shout at them. I like show my anger to them because
Okay.
they say that you are showing your anger on me because you have anger on someone else and you are throwing at me. So that's how my I just burst out like that and show it to my parents. And then I generally don't throw things, which many people does, but I
Do.
normally stay in a like I go to a room where there is peace and little bit silence. So I go there and listen to like watch movies. So after that I feel okay after watching it.
Okay. Very good. Okay, thank you very much, Vidisha, for sharing that. Last but not least, we have Shalu Yaswa.
Yes.
Hello,
Hi,
can you,
everyone. Good
hello,
evening.
good evening. Can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day? And then tell us what you do when you're angry.
Yeah, sure. Marshall Shalu Jaiswal, and I am from Chhattisgarh, Raipur, and I am currently pursuing my MBA in Finance and HR. And
Mhm.
about my day was not neither good nor terrible. I had average day, similar to yesterday. Not much activities.
Mhm.
Yes, that's all
Okay.
for the day.
And what do you do when you're angry?
Yeah. When I get angry, I keep myself quiet because I'm short temper girl. I get angry very quickly,
Mhm.
and I try to leave that situation, avoid that situation, and you visualize to calm down. Close my eyes and picture myself to my favorite person or favorite place, and also listen to songs or to phone a friend to calm me down for that situation, to talk to them. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, guys, so today we've discussed situations where we have all lost our temper, but we all have different ways of dealing with it. Now, whether that's good or bad, we should probably reassess that after this class. But some of us, have outbursts, and some of us deal with it on the inside and then talk it through. But then there are many different ways how we deal with anger. Not necessarily, obviously, the best of ways sometimes, but it might be what's best for us personally. So thank you all very much for sharing your experience with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.